Hold on. Hi, my Gemini friends. I'm Lauren, and you have landed on Violet Flame Tarot. Thank you so much for coming on back. I'm going to be reading for my Gemini friends today for October 2018. It's our monthlies. They're out a little bit later than usual, but I had a crazy beginning of the month, and I think a lot of us did, actually. October is starting out to be a very interesting month, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Good and bad. Lots of things happening. Interesting readings for some of the other signs. I'm going to be reading today with the Distant Past Tarot, which is a beautiful deck with gorgeous images. Of course, I'm burning them up now. But these beautiful images are huge. Okay, this deck is really massive. This is the size of a regular tarot deck. This is this deck. So if you see me kind of, I won't say bumbling. I'm not going to call myself bumbling, but perhaps if I'm a little slow in the draw with regard to, you know, trying to shuffle these bitches, that's because they're so big. Even for a person with rather large hands. I mean, I'm a girl with largish hands, but that's okay. I sacrifice for the beauty of the back of the deck and the beauty of the front of the deck. The pictures are so pretty. It's worth the hassle. So, you know, we're just gonna play around with them a little. Oops. I'm going to shuffle them around a little bit, and we'll get it going here, Gemini. All right. So what is happening? I hope you guys are well. I hope you have had a good month so far. And let's see what's going forward in October. Let's see what we've got coming up. General readings, again, so they won't resonate with everyone. If they do, that's awesome, and I certainly would love to hear from you. And I'd love to hear from you even if they don't resonate. Just leave a message, leave a note, say hi. Okay, center of your spread. Oh boy, you got some stuff going on, Jammies. Some stuff going on. Let's see. Your overall energy is the Page of Swords. So he can be looked at a little different way. He could be kind of immature. He could be a child. He could be a little stalker. Let's look. This looks to be like a conflict with regard to home or family or business, kind of like those logistics, you know, home stuff, or health can be. You've got a lot of pentacles here, Gemini, but it looks like you're in the middle of a bit of a conflict. I don't like that this little guy is here in accordance with this card. So it might be that there's somebody who's trying to undermine something, or somebody that caused some trouble. Okay, it feels like there's been an upset in the financial realm or your business. Something really big either happened or is about to happen. So stand back. You got the Tower. I got a Tower here. See, boom, da-dum, da-dum, ba-dum, the Tower. A Tower moment isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just a really big ass wake up call, and you do have it in your near distant past, your nearish future, which means that not too long ago, or kind of as this reading is coming about, there could be something that really shakes your world, just tears everything down and allows us to you know, regroup and actually rebuild. So it's a bad thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It can be, but it isn't always. It looks kind of brutal. I just love this card. I'm going to show it to you again. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful imagery on these cards. So it has created a lot of tension, huge amount of tension. I think this little person was responsible for it. It could have to do with somebody who lost a lot of money for you, because it looks like you're being very, very protective of your money at this time. The overall energy is the Knight of Coins, which is actually, it's not the overall, but it crowns, it's what's called crowns your reading. So it's a very important influence. This person, this Knight of Coins, he's looking pretty, he's pretty slow. Okay, he doesn't do anything, but he's hanging on. He's like, I got my coin and I'm not moving too fast with it. I'm just gonna kind of hang out here and see what my next move is. Combined with this woman this is kind of the stingy card, or the person who is holding on to their money. I feel like you've had a bit of a, or are going to be having a bit of a flip with regard to your money situation. Here I see a little bit of give and take, but it's very carefully being doled out, if you notice. You got this kid holding, going, give me that money, give me the money. And this lady is kind of like, well, okay, you can have one, maybe not all of them, because this little jerk may have been responsible for something that upset everything or cost somebody a huge amount of money. A business went sideways. Let me start clarifying this, because it feels like you are still kind of in the middle of untangling this mess, or you will be, but look out for it, okay? Look out. I'm not saying being paranoid, but look out for this tower, because it looks like it may have already happened, or it's about ready to. I feel a little bit of movement here in the Six of Coins, meaning there may be some rebuilding, but I feel like at the moment the message is hang on to the ship here really tight, because something may be not so stable. Let's look at this Four of Coins here. I'd like to, yeah, okay. Well, you have Seven of Cups in reverse, which is really kind of a confusion, delusion. Even in the upright, it really is a person who has too many choices, or in this way they may have made the wrong choice, or there is a crazy emotional person that's in your space. Could be a water sign, okay? Doesn't have to be, but there's like an out of control emotional lunatic that is really freaking out about this. It could be within your business, within your family. Somebody is not handling this well. I don't see that it's you, because there's just too many other stable influences on this table. But somebody's freaking the F out about this. Let's see. I don't see it as a love reading. I see it more as a home life energy, or really hardcore business. I'm going to clarify this tower for you. Tower for you, Gemini. Oh, all right, Ace of Coins going upside down. Yeah, this is an opportunity. All right, this is like, look, big opportunity for the big bucks, cha-ching. In the reverse, nada. Something went wrong, and kaboom. All right, so something was being presented at the moment, or something was being presented to you, either liar, liar, pants on fire. It wasn't quite as good as you thought it was, and you put a lot of stake in it, and it didn't work. And so now you're having to pull back and really, really be careful with the finances and dole them out very carefully, because whatever, you may have trusted somebody that you shouldn't have trusted, but a business deal or something definitely went downhill fast, or finances went down the hill, or are going to. Sorry, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got to tell you how it is. So I'm gonna cut this deck and take another pile here and see if I can clarify this. I'd like to clarify this tower. Please, let's clarify the tower. 10 of Cups. All right. Could be family. This is the happy family. Look at everybody, just so happy until the tower hit. So something, I hate to say this, but every time I get any kind of intuitive hit, I like to put it out there, because who knows, as silly as it sounds, your house could have burned down, okay? You could have had some big insurance loss quickly. It could have had to do with somebody who was not being careful, didn't turn the stove off, something as minor as that, which caused your happy family to completely implode. Somebody's freaking out about it. There's still conflict and still argument over, how to dole out the insurance money, or how you're going to rebuild. That's one scenario. That's one storyline. Otherwise, it could be, I don't see third party here. It looks like somebody could have imploded a relationship, but it still feels like a business gone bad, where everybody thought, and it could have been a family business, okay, where everybody thought this family business was just going to be awesome, and you bought into somebody's lie, and it didn't work out, and now you're like, oh shit, I've got to be careful. let me clarify the Six of Coins going forward. Let's look at this and see, what about the Six of Coins? Why is the Six of Coins here? Nine of Wands. All right, well, he's an action guy. He's a cautious action guy. He's fought the fight. He's taking a little breather. He's kind of changed his clothes. He's got his bird. He still has the action going on behind him, if you can see. But he's hanging, okay? He's going to pick up his wand, and he's going to keep going. So there is fortitude in this. I feel like this could be a person also in your life that's sort of taking charge of this disaster and helping you out with, you know, the fact that I still see this child in here, which really makes me feel like this is either a family business or a household, some household drama that just went kaboom because somebody lied or something bad might have happened. But you have somebody in your court. It could be a fire sign, possibly. Could be an older man. Could be a guy who's kind of just handling all of this disarray that's going on right now, or it could represent you. But there's a strength in this card that I like, and I also like the Knight of Coins being strong up here. He's solid. He's slow, but he's solid. So I feel like whatever happened this month, or maybe happening to you right now, that's sort of imploding the security of your household, your business, it's going to get better because you've got some strength and you've got some rebuilding that's showing. Slow, but it will happen. So hang on to your hats there, Gemini. Looks like it might be a little rough one for a bit, but I thank you guys so much for coming to the reading. I love you all, and I really appreciate your subscriptions and your comments. And I'm a new channel, so I get all excited when I see everybody watches the show. And please be sure and cross-watch your other friends. I'm going to be doing all the other signs here today, too, on this nice rainy day. So if you love crystal energy, check Etsy. I have a beautiful Etsy store down below, which I have put the link in for you guys to check out. So crystals and tarot, it doesn't get better than that, right? All right, folks, hang in there, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.